Hey guys. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm finally getting out on my first trip of the year here, Memorial Day weekend. Year's almost halfway over. I think there's some obvious reasons why I haven't been as active lately. If it's not obvious, it's partly due to how the world's changed for the time being with the pandemic, coronavirus thing that's affecting just about everybody right now in one way or another. And I've been busy just renovating my garden back at home, doing some things in my yard, and also starting to build up a playhouse for my kids. So I've not been posting the weekly videos that I had anticipated on doing as of about 2 months ago. So yeah, but I'm back for now, back in the backcountry, from the backyard to the backcountry, and I'm back on Boulder. Almost a year ago, I was up here with Devin of Backcountry Exposure and his friend Dane, and now we're heading back up with my wife and two of my daughters. Excited. Great company to come out with me. The girls really wanted to come out on this. We gave them the open option to do so or stay back in Torrey with their grandparents, and they wanted to come out for the adventure, so happy to have them. And also excited to be getting a lot of new gear out on the trail here to break in. And we Jess and I both using our new ULA circuits for the first time, and see if Jess's bright multicolored pack, custom colored, is going to attract a bunch of hummingbirds and whatnot or not. So only got a couple miles in with these packs though, to take it easy on the girls. Willow's knees have been bothering her honestly since I took her out last year when we did a rather steep and aggressive overnight hike that she thinks messed him up a little bit. But we've been to the doctor, been to orthopedics, and I think it's something minor that she'll grow out of as she gets bigger and older, but has some exercises and treatments to manage it for the time being. So we'll be hiking a couple miles, maybe just shy of 2 miles from where we parked to the first meadow that camped in last year. I forgot about this. We found snow.
So he's like, what? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this?
Hey. Throw a snowball at mom, guys. Ah! Guys, too far away. Gotta take my pack off to make a snowball get to you guys.
I'll take it for Rayleigh because she.
Sophie's excited to be out.
More snow.
Yep, just out into that open clearing out there. Well, I think we're gonna call it good here, right where I camped last year. So, gonna get our tents up and just enjoy the wide open space and the views of the surrounding rim top around here. Well, since so as I said, got a lot of new gear out on this trip, and one of those pieces of equipment that did not make my last video because I just got it yesterday was this Sawyer 1 gallon gravity filter system, and it comes with a little mini filter here. And unfortunately, I'm not going to get to use it in this setup because I forgot to put in the washer that came with it. It fell out in the car, I think, and yeah, I think there's supposed to be a washer here. It's leaking a little bit of water out right here. So I guess I'm just gonna shorten up, bypass the hose, and take the filter straight up to the bag and filter into our bottles that way. Well, we have camp set up. Been mucking around quite a bit. Had dinner already, and the sun's gone down, so it's windy and cold now. And just getting ready to go sit by a fire and have some cheesecake for dessert and hot chocolate. And yeah, so here's a quick look around at camp. We got Willow. Willow's gonna be sleeping in this new guy right here. It's a used tent. Showed it off in a previous video of new gear for the year. It's an REI Quarter Dome 1 2016 version, if I remember right. So it's been used on one trip and we bought it used. So it's new to us and pretty cool. And then over here, got a Mir Lanshan 2. This is its first night out as well. And it's gonna be where Jess and Ellery are gonna stay. And then I have got the return of my X-Mid 1 from Mass Drop or drop.com. And Sophie in there is trying to make a bed. Are you ready for bed, Sophie? Huh?
Sorry.
You might want a video of that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Did you fall over and not? Can
Yeah.
you not get up now?
I can't get up. Don't look at me. I got it.
Dirty chair. This normally would not start a fire up here because there's no sign of any established
There's no
fire rings, but there it is cold. We're a group that needs some socializing. Not that a fire is necessary for that, but there's so much deadfall around here that I think we're doing the area a little service by cleaning out just a small drop in the bucket.
And like I said, there's no
from
sign
it,
that's saying there
so-
shouldn't be.
And yeah, it's all wet and damp all around here. Still lots of snow melt happening, and so I don't think we're gonna make it through that pile, but we're ready. And this patch of dirt, or this is a patch of dirt that was already there, so we're not disturbing any vegetation that's already present. And then yeah, we'll try and bury these ashes as best we can tomorrow and scatter the rocks, so leave no trace, make it look like we weren't here.
Thank you.
Do our best to make it minimal impact anyways. So we're all up. It's officially Memorial Day 2020, and I think we're gonna have some breakfast now. It was a really cold night. Got down to about 25 in the middle of the night. I probably got down to lower 20s before the sun rose. Yeah, get some breakfast and get on with the day. Well, packing up here for a little bit, and for those of you who saw my video from our Boulder trip last year, you'll know that this is a spot where I burned out a hole through this panel right here. Had an alcohol stove going right here. Actually, it was a few feet out, probably at least 3 feet out, and it was windy enough to blow the flames into the panel here. And that was an unfortunate mistake, but as you can see, I have repaired it myself I took it home, cut out or de-stitched this panel right here up to here, and just took out that section and kind of lined it up as best I could, and measured it against this one, which was still good, and just took those measurements and added enough allowance for the hems and the seams there, and basically doubled over the hem, cut out a new piece of screening after I found the right kind for it from Ripstop, by the roll and sewed it back in place. And it's not the prettiest stitching job, but it's certainly functional. So yeah, no more hole in my mesh screen here anymore. Gonna leave our packs down at camp for a little bit. We're gonna head a little distance back up upstream here, and gonna go show them this really cool spot where some springs are cascading down the hillside and over some green mossy algae covered rocks, and just a really pretty little cascade, and a couple little more pretty meadows on the way up through here to get there. Made it back from the little cascading spring, and now we're cleaning up the rest of our camp, taking out this fire pit, or this fire ring. Now we're taking out this fire ring. That's what's left of our fire ring. Stirred in and buried as much of the ash as we could, and precious and very little trace left. So minimal impact. All right, back out we go.
Dirt road, but it could have just going, you know? I know it's something I don't like.
About done here. Got the car in sight. Willow gets to be the first one with the pack off.